Hello and welcome to another Minecraft Snapshot video. Today we're looking at 15W33C, and this is the one I think people have been waiting for the most. If we pull out our sword and we right click, nothing will happen. That is actually a good thing, believe it or not, because they have introduced a new item, which is the one that they've been talking about since they were going on about this snapshot, and that is this guy, the shield. Let me just spin around so you can have a little look at that. Yes, look at it go. So yeah, this is a shield. I'll show you the crafting recipe. These are going to be craftable, of course. This is in an item frame. I have a feeling people are going to do some very, very cool things with this in item frames. I can just see it now. But let's grab out the items we'll need. So you need to get yourselves one piece of iron, which will go here, I assume as a handle, a row of wood, any wood will do, and then a row of wool. Now the wool at the moment does have to be the same color. I have tried doing different colors and things like that. It doesn't seem to work. You can only craft single color shields at the moment, and for some reason, I assume because it's a snapshot, they all come out with different durabilities. I'll talk about the durability in a minute though. So that's how you craft it, and that's that. That's pretty much it. You can press your F button to swap it to your offhand, and of course then right clicking will hold out your shield, and left clicking will swing your sword, which is of course the intentions. Very, very cool. Now you can do this the other way, but of course you can't hit with your sword, so sorry left-handed people. But that's what's going on. So this funny colored shield, you might be asking, how did I get a funny colored shield if you can only craft the plain colors? Well, I used the magic of command blocks. Now, I will put this command in the description for people who don't know how to use command blocks. You can copy and paste this. It has to go into a command block. You can't put this in your text line because it is too long. But those of you who know what to do with this stuff, I assume that it's very similar to banners. But yeah, let me just go through it. So it's just give player Minecraft shield, set it to 1. Then you've got the entity tag, and inside of that, you've got your base color, and then it's just patterns added on patterns. I did actually get this off Reddit, so credit to the guy who made this line of code. But that's how I got the cool colored one. Let me show you it working. Let's set the time to day. I'm gonna practice typing a little bit more later. I'm not very good at that. And let's change our game mode, and let me show you the difference. So we are set to, I believe, normal mode. So in normal mode, this skeleton here will hit me for, it looks like, is that 2 hearts? 1.5 heart. However, if I have a shield up, he will hit me for, so far he hits me for 0 every time. This is a little bit different with some other mobs, and I'll show you that soon. But yeah, he hits me for 0. Now, something worth noting, what I'm going to do actually is change back so I can get rid of this one. I'll just use the one on my offhand, the way that it's supposed to be used. See, if he shoots at me, again, if you fancy it, block him with our shield. However, if we're facing the other way, it will hurt us. Now, there are certain angles he can still hit us at, but it looks like at the moment from the sides, maybe not from that side. Yeah, we're mostly okay. So let me just, I'm gonna need some food actually, aren't I? I'm gonna need to heal myself up a little bit whilst I quickly go over this next thing I was gonna talk about. I might need some more than that. So yeah, currently you can block up and you can block down, so things are above you or beneath you. From what I've read, it seems if they're beneath you, it's only if they're sort of at about a 45-degree angle that it works. But the plan is for it to work all the time, I believe, from above and down below. I like the fact that if you're facing the wrong way, it will still hit you. I do think that's kind of cool. So yeah, that's the kind of damage reduction you can expect to see. Now, the skeleton doesn't seem to hit me at all. However, if we quickly sprint before he gets me, this guy down here is a little bit different. So if we just wait to heal up a little bit, if I let him out, he'll hit me for 1.5. However, with a shield, he can hit me for half a heart. So I'm not too sure on the exact damage reduction, but that's the kind of thing you can expect to see on normal. Now, there are, of course, a few other things that you can block yourself from. There's a spawn egg. And of course, one of those things are fireballs. So from, say, blaze or any sort of similar mob, the shield will block the damage of it hitting you. However, you will still catch fire, and it is said that in the nether, if you are to use the shield, you can block and stop the explosion of a ghast fireball, which is awesome. I am a big fan of these shields. I really am. I do think these are very, very, very cool. Now, I understand these are dyeable as well, so if we grab ourselves some dye, we should be able to change the color of this shield, and I imagine that's done fairly simple. I don't know, maybe there's some patterns, maybe you have to do it similar to banners. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe you can dye these, so there's that as well. But yeah, some big things I imagine to come from these shields. They're very, very cool. They're currently in the combat part here. They currently come with 180 durability to start with out of the creative inventory. Obviously, you saw when I crafted it, for some reason it came with less. They all seem to be different on different colors. Every time you get hit, it will use 1 durability. Now, whether this will change or not, I don't know, because I'm not too sure if that's the most realistic or efficient way to go about it. But there you go. I don't believe that these will have any effect with potions or anything like that. If you are potioned, you will still get hurt. Let's see what the creeper difference is. Creeper, if I'm right next to a creeper, there you go. You can survive a creeper blast. So these things are pretty powerful. I mean, zombies, surprisingly, well, let's get that swapped around. Actually, one of the tougher ones, they seem to be able to get through, but skeletons I'm fine with. I can dodge a few shots from some skeletons. So there you go. But yeah, shields. I'm very happy with this edition, I'm going to be honest. I am quite the fan. Oh, one thing I want to see, actually. Can these guys pick them up? I assume that they can. We're not going to wait around all day to find out. I'll let you guys have a little play. As always, you know how to get these snapshots. You just need to go onto the Mojang website, and there'll be all the changelog. If you actually want to play on them, you can just open up your launcher at the beginning, click edit profile, and you'll be able to select use experimental builds. And that's pretty much that. So, as always, if you have enjoyed this video, do go ahead and do whatever it is you want to do. And let me know in the comments for sure what you think of these shields. I like these. These are going to make some very, very, very cool features in PvP. And yeah, I'll see you next time.